everybody, it's David with davidspassage.com, and I'm coming to you today with kind of a gear review. I'm going to be doing a little overview of a piece of gear that I have come to know and love and appreciate, and one that I really haven't seen a whole lot online about, to be honest with you, and that is that's this. Now you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is he? That's not a piece of gear. Well, actually it is. This is a U.S. military surplus neck gaiter, and what I thought I would do is just sort of talk to you a little bit about why I really like this. I don't see a lot of people talk about or use them a whole lot, and so I thought it might be fun to do a bit of an overview of how I use it, because again, I don't see a lot of people using them, and I think they're extremely useful, so stick around. Alright, so basically all a neck gaiter is a piece of synthetic cloth that's actually just a tube. That's all it is a tube sewn off. And the one that I have in particular, it's 90% polypropylene, 10% lycra, so it's all synthetic material. And it's about, I would say it's about 8 to 10 inches in diameter when it's not stretched out. I actually fell in love with this thing for a few reasons, and why I use it for a few reasons. One, I always carry this in my pack because at nighttime you can use this as a hat, and I'll show you how to do that. I actually use it also while I'm running. Because it's synthetic, what ends up happening is it wicks away moisture a lot faster, a lot more efficient than cotton. A lot of people carry cotton bandanas, and in all honesty I still carry a cotton bandana in my kit too, but I also carry this because it does some things that cotton bandanas don't do. And because it's a tube, one of the first things I can do, and this is how I wear it when I run, look a little gangster, but I just take it over like this. Okay, I drape it over my head, and I flip this in back and pull it down like this. You kind of see, look pretty fashionable, don't I? What's really nice about this, why I really like it, is first of all, because it's stretchy, hugs my ears, helps my earbuds to stay in my ears when I run. But what I really like it for is because it's synthetic, not only does it collect all the sweat that kind of builds up on my head, and I'm bald, so I sweat a lot on my head, but it evaporates it a lot faster, a lot more efficient than cotton does. So that's great. I don't have the tiny knots for that either. It just kind of holds on there because of the stretchiness of the material. Another thing I use it for is I always keep it in my pack because at nighttime I can use it as a hat, but what I can also do is I can use it what it was kind of designed to use for, a neck gaiter. When I winter camp, you know, this can really help with keeping the cold off of your neck if that's something that bothers you. Another thing you can actually do, because it's long enough, I can actually leave it on my neck and bring the back over my head like this. You kind of see, I kind of look like a dork. I know I look like a dork, but it's not about looks in the woods, it's about functionality. And then what ends up happening is you actually have a hood, and that hood can really help keep you warm in the winter time too. Plus it's gonna help get rid of the sweat, as opposed to something that's cotton that's gonna just keep the water on you or keep the sweat on, the moisture on you. You want to get rid of that moisture when you're outside anywhere, really. So there's that. And there's one other way that I use this, and I want to show you that it doesn't have anything to do with wearing it, so stick around. One of the things you can do with this neck gaiter is actually make an evaporative cooling system for a 1 liter Nalgene type bottle. I'll show you how to do that now. So the basic premise of an evaporative cooling system is that when moisture evaporates, it sucks the heat from whatever it is connected to. That's why, you know, when you sweat, and your body has a built-in evaporative cooling mechanism, and that when you sweat and that sweat evaporates, it actually cools your body. It's what it was meant to do. But what you can actually do with this neck gaiter is you can actually take this water bottle and try to roll it pretty tight here, so that the fabric is in a sense stretched over the surface of the water bottle. Right around. Okay, so now that it's nice and tight, what I'm going to actually do is take this part and twist it over the water bottle like this. That's nice and snug. All right. So now I've got a little bundled up water bottle. All I have to do is add water. And since I'm just in my backyard today, I'm just going to pour it on. You can just dip it right in the stream. Okay? You could dip it right into the stream and just make sure you get the thing nice and soaking wet. And if you've ever seen in some of the old Boy Scout tutorials, you know, the sort of the old method of licking your finger and holding it up to the air, or holding it up to see which way the direction of the wind is coming from, and whatever side is coldest is where the wind is coming from. The reason why that works is because the moisture on your finger is evaporating because the wind is blowing on it, and that evaporation is actually cooling your finger, which helps you understand which way the direction of the wind is coming. Same thing with this. As this evaporates, especially if you can get this in a little windy area, as this evaporates, what it's going to actually do is going to suck the heat from inside of the water bottle and make the water inside cool. Now, it works all right with the plastic bottle. It works not as good with a stainless steel bottle. It works even better with an aluminum bottle. But just sort of a little thing I wanted to show you how versatile these neck gaiters are. And I can even use this to filter the water before I put it in there, to be honest with you. And you can also use it like that, just like you would a cotton bandana. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this little video on just the usefulness of this synthetic neck gaiter. I'm pretty sure you could pick these up online. I don't know exactly where, but I will tell you this: I only paid $2 for it from my local Army surplus store, so that'll give you an idea about how much to spend for these. But thank you guys so much for your comments and support, especially for your subscriptions. I really do appreciate that, and thank you for your just being able to connect on Facebook and Twitter. I really do love, you know, just passing on what I learn, and hopefully this may help some of y'all in your adventures outdoors. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.